Hey guys, and welcome to our latest video. I'm on the Willow Park Fishery in Aldershot today for 48 hours. I'm on the charity match that Daren Dixon, the Obsessive Carper, is doing, or organised rather. So yeah, we just bivvied up now. I'm on peg 14. So yeah, nice little peg. It is a double swim, really, but they've re-pegged the lake purposely just for the match. And yeah, so I'm on peg 14, right on there, like a little alcove, really. So it's plenty of things to fish towards, like. So yeah, pretty happy with this swim. If I, first look at it. Fair play. So yeah, really hopeful. Yeah, so I'm here for 48 hours, and so basically just waiting now for 11 o'clock. What's the time now? It's 25 past 10. 11 o'clock the first hooter sounds, we can start baiting the areas up, and 12 o'clock is kick off. So yeah, I'm just patiently waiting for that now, looking out to see if I can see anything. Haven't seen too much yet, but I have been setting up. So, but now everything's all set up, I'll start looking and just to see if I can aim for anything. But yeah, I initially had peg 3 it was, and but they had a mix up with the numbers because they've taken some of the pegs out of the draw because a few people dropped out. We done a redraw, and yeah, so peg 14 came up the second time, so basically the other end of the lake where I initially was, but a bit of a trek with a barrow, but it keeps you fit. But yeah, a few black chickens about though, so not really looking forward to battling with them, if I'm being honest, but you get them everywhere, don't you? So yeah, but like I said, everything's all set up now, and I'm just basically just got to put the rods together. I got some rigs ready tied, baited up ready to go. Put my spotting rod as well, so I'm going to spot a few crushed boilies, boilie crumb. I got a mixture in there. I got some B&B in there, some milky amino, and some blue mussel. So I've crushed some up, and I left some whole as well, so just to mix it up a little bit. Got some sweet corn in that mix as well, and some yeah, that's it. I thought I had more in it then, but I didn't. But yeah, lovely lake, and I'll show you the lake on the next bit now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cast out first, and I'll have a look at the way I've casted, and I'll show you guys then where I am. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. I'm going to have a quick chat with one of the boys next to me now, see what's what, and yeah, check in a bit later. Speak to you soon. Right then guys, so this is my swim. Rods has been out now for about an hour. It's 5 past 1 now. You should be casted out at 12. So yeah, the rods are on the dance floor. So basically at the moment I'm fishing straight ahead, about 9.5 wraps out, so roughly about 40 yards. Yeah, the reason I've gone straight in front is that there's nothing really I saw while we were pre-baiting, so there's nothing I really saw to fish to. I haven't spawned anything out either yet. I'm just going to fish singles with the PVA bag on, with some boilies in there. I'm just going to start off with that just to see how it goes, really. I know the guy next to me as well, he's doing the same. If they start feeding, I might put a bit of bait out there to try and keep him in my area. But yeah, so basically, like I said, I'm about 9.5 wraps out. Where that biggest tree is, sort of in between that big tree and the little tree. So the two rods quite close together, Yeah, but I've done that now just to basically see how it goes. And yeah, and then like I said, if they are feeding in the area, I might start bombing out to try and keep them there. So on my left rod, I have the B&B boilie. I got it topped with a fake corn just for a bit of fleck of colour on that one. And on the right rod, I'm on the I've got the got to think now. I've got the Blue Mussel pop-up multi-rig on the right. So I forgot about that then. Yeah, so that's what I've got out at the moment. Nothing really showing as of yet. Haven't seen anyone catch yet, but it's only been an hour. So plenty of time to go. What I'm also doing as well, this little alcove by here, I'm starting to put a couple of handfuls of boilies out and keep my eye on that to see if I can see any action going on, especially because the wind's coming in this way, so that would hopefully cause them to come down. So I haven't put anything yet. I did lead about around that area, and apart from casting in the tree, that tree, on my first cast the wind decided to take it in there, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I've been leading about and it is a little bit snaggy. So like I said, if I am going to fish it, I'll probably try the multi-rig on there, so it's just not on the, it's just off the lake bed a little bit then. I don't think they're not big snags, it's just where I think they've cut the trees back. It's just debris that's just fallen in, and is speaking to Mark, the guy who's got this and who owns the lake, and he said you have literally just cut the trees back, so hopefully there's a bit of naturals in the water to try and attract them there. Haven't seen anything in there yet though, so this is why I'm just chucking every now and again, just chucking a handful of bait out, see if I can see anything, leave them feed confidently in that area, and hopefully then if I place my rig nicely in the middle of it, hopefully they'll take the bait. So yeah, plenty of time left. Like I say, it's a nice 48-hour match, so plenty of time to have a think of different tactics, what to do. But like I said, at the moment I am just fishing with the PVA bag on the end as some free offerings. That's pretty much it now, but I have got a nice bucket full if I need to bomb some out. Probably be doing a live stream a bit later as well. I'll get that notification up on Facebook if anyone wants to join in on that one. I think Daren said he's going to come over and jump in the live feed as well. Yeah, so I think it's about 21 anglers on, yeah. A couple of boys dropped out, which is a bit of a shame. But plenty of people on, yeah. Having a chat up the cafe, and good bunch of lads, fair play. And the food, fair play, is brilliant. I had a nice cooked breakfast when I first got here, and I've paid for the meal deal that they're doing for this match. So yeah, but if you ever come on Willow Park Fisheries, I recommend having food in that cafe. It's brilliant, fair play. Good prices in there as well. So yeah, what I'll try and do as well, if I am lucky enough to have a catch, I'll try and get as much as I can on the film. So I'll keep the camera out. Like I say, there's no rain forecast, so I can keep the camera out by here and try and record as much as I can. If I do catch anything as well, I have to ring the numbers on the sheet, so Daren or Mark, I think. Yeah, Daren or Mark to come round to weigh the fish, have some photos with them as well. So hopefully I'll be constantly on the phone to them. With a bit of luck. Hopefully the power of northern baits will do its magic. But yeah, like I said, I'll do regular checking, guys, as usual. And hopefully we'll get some footage with me playing a fish. Like I said, I'll try and get the camera on if the bite alarm goes, but obviously my main priority is the rod, so if it doesn't come on, I'll try and work something out, but we shall do our best. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it. I'll have a bit of a check-in later, and hopefully we'll have some good news. Speak to you soon. Well, morning guys. It is now 6:30. And nothing really to report through the night, unfortunately. And the only thing I had is 2 liners about 2:15 this morning. I got out to see if it would have come of anything, but it never, unfortunately. Good thing as well, the lake hasn't frozen, even though it is, you're looking at about -2 at the moment. So yeah, it's a good thing it hasn't frozen. So the liner I had, I thought was actually out in open water, but I must have casted the one on the white pop up in the margin. So, and it was the bite alarm I went off, but I just assumed I was out in mid water. But when I checked, it wasn't. It was the margin rod. So, but yeah. Positive for today, I am, if I am being honest, rather. I am, yeah, like I said yesterday, bit of a long day. I didn't really know what to do. You know, it didn't see much show until it started getting dark. But today now, I'm going to have an hour now by here, drink a cup of coffee, come round a bit, and I'm probably going to spawn a bit out in open water, to be honest with you. Maybe I should have done that yesterday, but like I said, I didn't know the water, so I just wanted to fish singles with just 1 or 2 free offerings around it. But like I said, even the boy next to me hasn't he hasn't put much out like he normally does. He chopped up some boilies as well, and they're still in the bucket. So he did say he might be doing that today as well. So we shall see what happens. Sorry, it was just nosing, but I just thought I saw something show then. But yeah, he had one again last night about 10 o'clock. Like I said, I had an early night. I was awake, but I was just lying in my bag. About £18 he had, I think he said. So puts him back in the lead now. So well done, mate. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. It looks like people are starting to come around, get up and chuck a bit of bait out. So I might not even wait. I might do it straight away, to be honest. In fact, what I might try and do is for less disturbance, is, like I said, I'm only about 9.5 wraps out. See if the catapult will reach it. Have a look now. But yeah, I'm going to take that approach today, because like I said, nothing happened yesterday, you know, with little bait going in. But yeah, like I said, I'm a bit dubious whether to go too far. Number one, because of boundaries, and the second thing, Daren said this, a lot of people do tend to cast out too far, and they do come in really, really close, and that's coming from Mark as well. So but yeah, it's like, where do I cast? Because let's say I'm just sat here, you know, trying to see if I can see anything. I'm probably going to keep one in the margin, especially for, you know, first thing. If nothing happens with it, then maybe I'll just get that out in open water. But we shall see what happens. like I said, I am a little bit gutted I haven't caught anything yet, but like I said, I am positive for today. I tried to stay positive anyway. But there's a few boys on here that I haven't had anything, so it's not just me. But it seems to be to the left of the lake from where I am. It's to the left of the lake. That's where they're all coming out from, I think. So unless some more come out through the night and I haven't heard anything yet. But yeah, it's definitely worth a different approach today, I think. So right then, guys, I'll leave you guys to it, and I'll check in a little bit later with hopefully some more positive news. But that's it for now, so I'll speak to you soon. Right then, guys, just bombed a bit of bait out now, so let's just hope that now we'll draw them into the area. But we shall see. We shall see. So it's what's the time now? It's 7:45 now. A couple of boys gone up the cafe for breakfast because they didn't have the meal deal, but mine will get delivered to the peg a little bit later, I think. So looking forward to that, because it was nice yesterday, the breakfast. Fair play, really nice. But yeah, like I said, it's about 9.5 wraps in between those two trees out there. So clipped the spod rod up as well, and done about 10 spoms over there. 2 went a bit wayward, but the rest seemed pretty much bang on. And I'm still just under that overhang tree by there now. So I think somebody's after my spod mix. So yeah, like I said, it's wait and see what happens today now. Hopefully, like I said, it'll draw them in a little bit, but we shall wait and see. Spoke to a couple of the boys going up the cafe, and they haven't caught anything, so it's just the same boys, I think, that had them yesterday, and they're all to the left of the lake. So hopefully now, like I said, they get drawn in. I'm on the Ronnie rigs now on both the rods. So hopefully, like I said, it's with a bit of debris on the bottom, perhaps it's sitting up a little bit and stands out. That's the plan anyway. I've got I'm on the same pop-up that Goss gave me yesterday on the one under the margin, but I've tried the Northern Baits B&B on the Ronnie rig that's out in mid-water, open water rather. So yeah, we should try that now. I am hopeful for today. I know I'll probably keep repeating myself, guys, so I am sorry, but it's nothing much else to report really. But yeah, like I said, I am hopeful. I am starting to think I should have spommed out yesterday, if I am honest. But like I said, one or two of the boys has gone up the cafe. They spommed quite a bit out, and they had nothing. So I think it's just one of those sessions. But hopefully, like I said, there's still plenty of time left. Hopefully, it'll come good. I have faith. I have faith. Took some nice scenic shots as well with sunrise earlier on, because I love it when the sun lights the lake up first thing in the morning. So what I'll do, I'll see if I can get some of those stills on the vlog as well. Like I said, the sun is lovely, and it was like this yesterday, but the temperature just dropped in the night. Just glad the lake didn't freeze. And it's a stunning lake, fair play, guys. Definitely give this one a go. Definitely, 100%. And hopefully as well, because Daren is on about doing a yearly thing with this. So hopefully he does, and then just gives more opportunities for other people to come up and meet the lads, because a good bunch of lads, fair play, like you said. And Paul Goss, he's been brilliant and all, you know, with me, you know, giving me some good tips as well, because no matter how long you've been fishing, you know what I mean, it's always look for tips, always look for them. I do anyway. And everyone's approachable, everyone. So I know Daren was saying, you know, to a couple of the boys that and girls that follow him, but just, you know, just to pop down today, say hello. You know, because like I said, we're all approachable. So I got the family coming up tomorrow. So they're just coming up for the day. And we all go back together then. Yeah, but hopefully Daren does do this a yearly thing, like, so I'd definitely be interested in that myself, like. Definitely be interested. But I'm on about organising with Lee now, try and organise a social in Wales. So hopefully now we'll get a few boys interested, a few boys and girls interested, and we'll organise something down Kevin Mabley, just to get a bit of a social going on down there, really. Having a quick chat about it in the live feed last night, and a few people in it are interested. There's also been a few people that wasn't in the feed last night that have mentioned it to me to say that they'll be up for that. So I'm going to see if I can pop down there to see if they can sort something out for us, really. So guys, yeah, if any of you are watching this and you're interested in doing a social, you don't have to be in Wales. If you're happy to travel, you're more than welcome. Just drop us a line, say what days are usually best for you, and we'll get our heads together and try and sort something out. Right then, guys, I'm going to leave you to it. Kettle's just boiled, so I'm going to have another cup of coffee. It's helping me coming around lovely, fair play to it. And I do another check-in in a bit. Speak to you soon. Right then, guys, just thought I'd have a quick check-in. It is now 20 to 5. Nothing really good to report, sorry. So had a few liners all morning, but from 12 o'clock onwards I've had absolutely a bog all. The whole lake's gone dead, to be honest. No one's had anything out that I'm aware of anyway. Even Gossie was saying next to me that it's gone really quiet, and he's thinking about changing a few things. Like I said, I've spawned quite a bit of bait out, so I don't particularly want to be moving that off the spot, if I'm honest. I'm hoping if they are going to eventually get on the move again, the bait I've put out there, I'm hoping that's going to draw them in. I don't think they've been in the area since I've spawned more out, but like I said, no liners whatsoever to suggest that they are. So you just have to wait and see. Confidence is going a little bit, if I'm being honest. Like I said, time is running out now. So, but yeah, all we can do is just wait and see. Like I said, it's 20 to 5 now, so sun's going down. Temperature's dropping again. It's going to be even colder tonight apparently, so God knows what that's going to bring. Like I said, last night, about 10 o'clock, Paul Goss had one, but I don't think anything have come out since, to be honest. So a few of the boys had to leave as well. Due to some issues they've had to go. So hope everything's okay with everything, especially with Ben. Speaking with Daren earlier on, mate, so hope everything's okay for you, mate. Another boy's left as well about 2 hours ago. He's going on holidays on Monday, he said, and he just wasn't feeling the love over there, to be honest. So he's packed up and gone as well. But yes, like I said, it's not really looking good at the moment. But then again, like I said, the rods are still out. It does really only take one bite, like, fair play. And you never know. 1 or 2 bites and the lake could come to life again, couldn't it? But yeah, I might do a little check-in a little bit later. I'm not going to go to bed so early tonight. I was absolutely shattered yesterday, so I turned in nice and early. Like I said, it was cold anyway, so I didn't particularly want to be wandering about outside the bivvy. But I am going to be up a little bit later, I would have thought, tonight now, as I've recovered a bit. So probably do a little bit of a check-in and hopefully with some good news. So yeah, my food won't be too long now, I wouldn't have thought. It comes between 5 and 6. Like I said, the food's absolutely stunning here, guys, fair play. If we ever come on Willow Park, no need to bring food whatsoever. Get in our cafe. Great value for money, fair play. So yeah, I'll leave you guys to it now then. Like I said, I'll probably do a little bit of a check-in in a bit, so I'll speak to you soon. Right then, guys, it's now morning. I didn't bother doing a check-in with you guys last night because it's like I said, it was absolutely freezing again and nothing much was happening. In all fairness, the lake has just stopped fishing. Speaking to Daren, like, and he said it's weird because it's, like I said, it's first day here. A few people had some out and it was brilliant, but all of a sudden it's just dropped right off. Only one have come out, and as it was getting dark last night, but that is it. No more whatsoever have come out. So Paul Goss is still in the lead. I think it's by about 4 pounds. So it's going to be very, very close today between Cutteridge, sorry, and what's it, Gutteridge, I think his name's actually, Jason Gutteridge, and Paul Goss is going to be very close between them two. I think he's about 40 odd pounds. So we shall see what happens. Not sure if I just saw a fish. No, there's a coot. I was just thinking sod's law as I've just sort of taken my rod out to the margins and put it in open water. I saw a fish there, but it wasn't, it was a coot. But yeah, but basically, I mean, I'm got both rods out now, open water. So I've seen a few show this morning, me and Paul have, so it's pretty good. Like, it looks alright, because they are in and around the area where I am as well. But what seems to be, we're all sort of, like, me and Jason are sort of casting towards the middle of the lake, but they seem to be more left and going for Paul's bait. That's what it's been like when he was catching them for fun, really, but as if they're not quite coming over into my swim. But I had a few liners through the night again, roughly about 2 o'clock, so I had some liners 2 o'clock the night before as well. But yeah, nothing to show for it, I'm afraid, guys, so do apologise for that. It's just one of those things. Like you said, it's a few of us on here, and only 4 people have caught out of 21. A few boys had to go home, so it is, I think it's 19 on here now. But yeah, out of 4 anglers out of 19 altogether just proves it is fishing pretty hard, like. But you got to be in it to win it, as Leon keeps saying, and I am, and still have faith. Like I said, we got up till 12 o'clock now. It's 20 to 8. Recasted. I haven't spawned any more out, to be honest. I did quite a bit yesterday. I am in the same area in open water, but I've got 2 rods out there now, because that's where I had the liners through the night. Now the night before I had liners on, one on each rod, so one in the margin and one in open water, but I had nothing whatsoever. It's just not happening in the margins. I've baited it, nothing. So I've got them out there, and like I said, I can see some swirls now, in fact. So yeah, like I said, it's just waiting for it to scream off. But I have enjoyed myself anyway. So like I said to my wife before I came up, I'm going up mainly for the social with the guys, you know, because I'd follow Daren on YouTube, the Obsessive Carper page, and a few of the boys that I knew that were coming on the match actually follows the Welsh Carpcatchers page. So I just wanted to basically put names to faces and meet them, and they are a good bunch of lads, fair play. Like I said, I chat with a couple of them in the cafe, and speaking to Paul now, because he's only on a peg next to me, Paul Goss, and yeah, they're a great bunch of lads, like, and that's what it's about. Like I said, at the end of the day, we're keeping it real. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it'd be nice if we catch a fish, that's why we go fishing, but I just love being on the bank, and you've probably heard me say this many a times. I only seem to say when I am blanking, but nah, it's just great to be like I said, you know, my wife is coming up now as well. Yeah, my mother's coming up, so yeah, I mean, I think we might be doing something for on the way back. We might pop off somewhere, so even they're coming up, they're probably going to get a few raffle tickets as well. But you know, like I said, it's been a good session, and again, if I blank, it's an excuse for me to come back, because it's unfinished business, and if I catch, it's still an excuse for me to come back because it's a brilliant lake. So and if any of you guys haven't been here yet, I highly recommend it, honestly. Mark Renwick and Amy Renwick because Amy's fishing the actual the match, so but they've taken over a few months back, and the potential's looking really good, because before they took over this lake, I think it was a boilie ban on, yeah, and it was only particle and pellets really, but to get your stock bigger, you know, you got to have some decent amount of that going in, and I don't think it was. But they've noticed a couple of fish that have come out a few times, they've already started to put on the weight, and the potential is really, really good here, and I wouldn't mind organising a week up here as well, or a long weekend even. But yeah, and the good thing as well, my syndicate lake, the Birch, that's just come to life. It's looking on their group, and the people are pulling them out for fun there now, which is sod's law when I'm not there. But yeah, but next week's not looking really, really good weather-wise. It's meant to be even colder than what it is today, and it's like -4 now. So I probably won't get out next week, and the week after I'm down the caravan, so I might have a week or two off. Like I said, the weather's been freezing anyway, and I've been out pretty much every weekend as it is, so I'll probably have 2 weeks off. But you never know, things could change. I'll have a look at the weather through the week. If it looks alright, I might get an overnighter in down the Birch. But yeah, we shall see what happens there. But like I said, guys, this charity match has been perfectly organised, honestly. Like I said, even with the few boys having to drop out, it's still been a good crack, fair play. And I know Daren saying he's trying to do an even bigger event on all of the lakes, a massive social. I think he said he's looking at around October time if he can. So that'll be another good thing. So it's like one massive like YouTube social on yet apparently, or something along them lines. But yeah, like I said, he's on about doing more charity events up here. So keep an eye out on his page, guys. Is the Obsessive Carper. And but yeah, brilliant event. And like I said, you know, the cafe's brilliant. You got a good shop here for all the essentials if you did forget anything. But the food have been outstanding. And for the match as well, they've done the bankside delivery, so you literally you couldn't ask for any more, honestly. Couldn't ask. Well, yeah, we could ask for more. We could ask for a fish. Doesn't have to be big. I just need a fish. But no, like I said, if I go home and blank, I'm still happy. I really have enjoyed myself. Like I said, I've been having chats with Paul. He's a sound guy as well, you know, and that's what it's about. It's getting out there, meeting new people, real anglers, you know, down to earth. This is what you want. But yeah, but like I said, there's still time, guys, so hopefully, fingers crossed, everything crossed, something just to get me off the mark and get me on the board. Something would be nice. But yeah, I'll do another check in it a bit later, guys. If nothing's happening, and more likely the next check-in could be the last one. We see what happens though. We shall see. So yeah, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Ta-ra for now. Right then, guys, we've got 10 minutes to go. So unfortunately, it's not looking good. But like I said, still enjoyed myself. So, and that's what I come up for, really, just to have a good laugh with the boys, like, and that's what I've done. There is one of the boys now who was on 18 pounds combined weight. Just literally reeled one in this second. So Gossy next to me now is starting to fret a little bit, because if it's a 20 plus pound, it's going to be very, very close for first place. So if it is 20 plus, you could even pass Cutteridge as well, and just storm into the lead. And that just proves it's just one fish. That's all it'll take, is one fish. And but like I said, it's 10 minutes left of the hooter. So unless something does happen in those 10 minutes, then it is a blank, I'm afraid. But I just want to say, like I said, a big thank you to Daren, Mark Renwick and Amy Renwick as well, the owners. Daren, like I said, the Obsessive Carper organised it. So just want to say big thanks to them for allowing me to fish the venue. It's really, really a stunning lake, honestly, guys, and I definitely 100% will be back. Try and organise like a long weekend up here, if I can. But it's just a shame, yeah, obviously it's always a shame if you don't catch, but it's fishing, it's just one of those things. And but like I said, it hasn't put me off from coming back. 100% will definitely be back. Like I say, guys, if you haven't been here yet, I highly recommend it. And have some food yet as well. It's absolutely stunning. So like I said, just about packed up now. All that's left to bring in is the rods. So I might film some of the draws later for the raffles, but we see now when I get all the gear in the van, we see what's what. But yeah, but like I said, if I don't do if I don't film the raffles, guys. Cheers for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry I couldn't catch anything. Probably gonna have a bit of a break from the bank now, about 2 weeks, because the weather doesn't look the best next week, and I'll be away down the caravan the week after, and I'm under strict orders not to take the rods with me as well. So but yeah, but like I said, I'll have probably like a 2-week break, and next time you probably see me, I'll more likely be on the birch as usual. But yeah, like I said, if I don't film up there, guys, I'll speak to you soon. And yeah, cheers for watching.